How's it going? Skidder here. Do you love using your Haven Hammock Tent in the summer? Same here. You want to use a Haven in the winter? So do we. And we may have found a way to do it. For the past few months, we FIBs have been venturing out into the world of camping and backpacking. After a hot summer backpacking trip in Wisconsin with Now Outdoors, we were really itching to try the other end of the spectrum, winter camping. Specifically, attending the Now Outdoors Wisconsin Frozen Butt Hang, a private event where crazy people sleep in hammocks in freezing temperatures. Our problem? Havens aren't well insulated from beneath. When it gets cold, your butt gets frozen. Ironically, that's not what you want at a frozen butt hang. Hammock campers use what's called an underquilt to keep them warm on their underside, or whatever it's called. Haven doesn't offer an underquilt. They do sell this insulated pad cover, but I don't think it'll be enough for the kind of cold we're expecting. Frozen butt problem solved. Opeongo makes an underquilt for their suspended tent that will fit a Haven. We strapped one to our Haven and tested it in colder temps. Total success. But we're not done yet. Can we take a Haven down below freezing? And what gear will we need to do it? In this video, we test our gear to see if we can handle sub-freezing temps overnight. Keep watching to see if we live to tell the tale. Spoiler alert, we made this video, so yeah, we survived. Alright, here I am again in the backyard. I'm gonna do some cold weather tests to see if the Haven's gonna do well, if any of my gear is gonna do well in cold weather, because we're gonna be doing a cold weather winter workshop with Now Outdoors in December. It's right now probably about 25 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's gonna get down to about 20 overnight. So that'll be a good test. I got my beast of a sleeping bag, my pillow, which is in a pillowcase. I have a puffer wolf in case things get too cold, but I don't think so because I'm wearing a whole bunch of really warm gear. I think it's gonna go pretty good because I feel hot almost already just with the gear that I have on right now. I'm not even in the sleeping bag yet. I'm gonna get in, lay down, change into some winter puffy pants and some puffy socks and some puffy mittens and a puffy hat, and I'm just gonna get into this very puffy sleeping bag and I'm gonna see how I fare. It's a little bit windy. That's okay. It's a good test. I am super comfy. As you can hear, there's a lot of wind, but it's not bugging me. It's actually kind of nice. I don't think I'm gonna have any problems tonight, to be honest. I mean, yeah, sure, I just got here, but everything I'm wearing and this monster of a sleeping bag are gonna make all the difference. It's really comfortable. Right now, it is 25 degrees outside the tent. It is 32 degrees inside the tent. I don't know if you can see this or not. Yeah, it's really comfy in here. I know what I'll do. I'll put on my other gear just to show you what I might be sleeping in if it gets cold enough. All right, so I don't know what's going on, but my iPhone decided to not record video anymore. Maybe it's full. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. I'm just gonna give up for the night and tell you all about my experiences in the morning, assuming I can get my phone to record video. Good night. It's like 7:15 in the morning. This thing says it's -5 outside the tent and 0 degrees inside the tent. This thing's broken. That is not, either that or the batteries are dead. It is not -5. My other sensor says it's like 20 something. I already forgot. I just looked at it. I forgot what it is. I'll put it up on the screen. 20 something in outside and 40 something inside my sleeping bag, but there's no way it's 40. It's warmer than that. So I don't know. I don't trust these things anymore. I don't trust these sensors. But I slept really good. It was really warm. This thing's really nice. Really no cold spots to speak of. This sleeping bag is a tank. The only problem I'm having is this thing where the Haven is lopsided, and it has something to do with the pad. The pad will get lopsided. I've had this issue before. You can kind of see it. I'm like laying sort of angled, and I can't shift it back unless I get up and move the pad over. That's the only issue I've got right now, is that it's lopsided, and that doesn't feel so good. It's kind of awkward. Yeah, it was great. That was a really good sleep. It
was way better than I've ever camped in the backyard before. I was very warm. I like this sleeping bag. Highly recommend. Too bad you can't get them anymore. Ha ha, they're 50 years old. You're 50 years too late. Anyway, I'm gonna get up. All right, I am freshly peed. I also found out that this was set to Celsius. That's why it said -5 and 0. It's really 23 degrees outside the hammock and 32 degrees inside the hammock. So it's not broken. Yeah, that was weird. Also was weird is my phone for some reason had a glitch and it wouldn't let me record last night. Every time I pushed the button, it would say, no thanks, and it wouldn't let me record. Did that again this morning, so I rebooted the phone and everything started working fine. But anyway, that was a really good test. As you can see, it's still pretty windy. There were some good gusts last night. There were some, I was like, oh man, is this thing gonna survive? Is my tarp gonna survive? But it did pretty good. The tarp is a 1 wind, 12 foot, I think. But yeah, it was really warm. I mean, it was cold outside, but it was really warm in my tent. And I have a lot of that to thank to this sleeping bag. This thing is amazing. It's a 50 plus year old sleeping bag, a Sierra Design original. It's called an Omni, I believe. It's really it's a tank. It's really nice. I was very comfy in this. If I could get another one of these, I would. But you know, they're 50 years old, and I got lucky. $50 too. It was cheap. Yeah, it's amazing. It weighs 6 pounds, but it's got tons of feathers in it. It's got feathers on the backside too, which is really nice. So it's kind of like its own underquilt in a way. I know people say, oh, you don't need that stuff, but man, I'm telling you, having extra feathers on your backside is really nice. Because it kind of, you know, even if it compresses here, it wraps around you on the side. One of the ways you can tell how old a Sierra Design product is you can look at the label. First of all, if it says Berkeley, California, it's old, because that's where they first started out. Their original design had a bunch of trees, but now their design has, I think, 1 tree or something like that. There's a progression or a evolution to that logo where they keep losing trees. But this, I believe, is the first design of the logo, and it says Berkeley, California. So this is really old. But yeah, here's my pillow inside a pillowcase. I slept with these down mittens. I also slept with this down hat, which was nice. One other thing I should mention is I used this blue foam pad on top of the inflatable, and then I have them both inside a sleeping bag liner, like as if this is actually a sleeping bag for these 2 pads, just to see if it maybe helps retain some of the warmth. Yeah, I think this helped a lot. I think this worked out really well. So here is the Opeongo underquilt, built for the Opeongo hammock tent. I'm strapped to a Haven XL. It's kind of heavy, like 4 pounds, but it does a really good job of keeping me warm. All night, I mean, like warm. I was impressed. I've slept out here before in a tent, maybe 20-degree weather, and it was uncomfortable, temperature-wise uncomfortable. Although I'm also wearing, you know, a ton of stuff here. And it's partially why I was so warm. I basically have the military long underwear, the first layer, the second layer. I've got an adult onesie on, PJs. I have another fleece jacket from Decathlon. And then I have this Decathlon synthetic puffy. And my pants are a synthetic puffy pair of pants. They're Mountain Hardwear. Yeah, Mountain Hardwear. My thermometer that I had inside my sleeping bag said it was 40-something degrees in the sleeping bag, but I didn't feel it was that cold, so I think it's probably a lot warmer inside what I'm wearing. I didn't end up using this extra quilt, but it was nice down here by my feet. I had these on my feet. They're really nice. I did not use these, but these are freaking amazing. I've never had these before. And yeah, we were sitting out by the fire, and this was like, my hands were the warmest part of my body. And as you can see, the water is frozen. And I knew that was going to happen. I just wanted to see it happen. I should have kept it in my sleeping bag. You know, I just wanted to see it happen, and it did. So, achievement unlocked. Frozen water bottle. I can't believe how comfortable it was. And so I think on this trip with Now Outdoors that we're going to do this winter workshop, I think at least I'm good to go. We have to test Punky tonight to see how her setup works. She'll be fine too, but we're going to try her tonight. All right, now your video. Anything you want to say?
This is pretty awesome. And I'm pretty warm.
I know, aren't
I'm
you?
pretty excited that I'm warm.
Yeah.
I don't feel too bad. It is not 3 a.m. yet, and the wind is not howling, so we'll see, but
Yeah.
so far so good. I like
gonna be
it.
cool.
And it looks cool.
Yeah. Look at all this puff. You're gonna do good. You're gonna do good. How's your butt feel? Like cold?
No, and these pads I already know make a big difference.
Yeah.
These definitely do, because I know exactly what this feels like, and it was not nearly as cold the last time when I slept out here.
Yeah.
When in the rain.
Yeah.
And this makes a huge difference. I can tell already.
Yeah, good. All right. So anyway, I guess I'm gonna go have some breakfast. I'm gonna go inside the house for a little while. Kate says she's gonna make me something like biscuits and gravy or something like that, which I'm looking forward to. Doodly doo. Doodly doo. That's a nice like sign off. Maybe that's my new sign off. Doodly doo.
Fibs.